Hi, I'm Scott Schubert. Welcome back. Every day there are thousands of people all over the world who are struggling desperately to try to find some kind of a way to consistently win in trading. And if these same people were told the reason that you are losing in trading, you're not consistently winning, is because of a subconscious conflict due to a childhood core belief about your identity and your self-esteem. Some people might not automatically believe that. That's understandable, but in this day and age, the knowledge that I'm talking about right now is not secret and it's known. So, for a lot of us, it's time to pull your head out of the sand and become aware that this is actually true. Most people would come up with their own reason about why they're not consistently winning in trading, and it would always have something to do with technical analysis, or it's got something to do with just needing a little tweak to my system, or sometimes it has something to do with the institutional traders are forcing me to lose. I'm just a victim of their evil plot. These types of things really are going on in the minds of people. And for the people who don't believe that this is true, this video is really not for you. But I can share a couple of facts that can point you in the right direction to help you to discover some things that are very important to know about. And one would be, have you ever read any book on personal development or trading psychology or psychology? Or have you ever read a book on self-help, any kind of self-help or programming the subconscious mind, anything related to this? You ever watch a video on YouTube? Because the information I'm talking about here is openly available and has been for decades. So the truth is, if you really don't believe that that's true, you would fall into the category of someone who has never read any book on personal development, neuroscience, reprogramming the mind. You've never read on success. Read a book on success. And the reason is, for a lot of people, is because of believing that they're working class people, and working class people don't read books on success. It's a tribal thing. If you're part of a tribe, your family, you're born into working class people, you may believe that you don't need to read anything about success. You work for a living. And these are the people who are attracted to trading. Have you ever noticed that many of the people, myself included, attracted to trading because you feel like it's safe to be doing a technical activity? Just put me in front of a computer and I'll be a chart analyst and I'll just be looking at charts. I can use technical skills and look at charts, but I'm not selling anything. I'm not a businessman. Let's say you're involved in trading and you didn't even know that the world's greatest traders are actively involved in programming their subconscious mind. Notice, this is also not a secret, that the world's greatest traders ever, for instance, Paul Tudor Jones, how many millions and millions of dollars has he produced from trading and is known as one of the world's greatest traders? Has he been coached on NLP and reprogramming the subconscious mind for most of his career? Do you think there's any connection? And another one of the world's greatest traders ever, Stanley Druckenmiller. Is it a coincidence that this gentleman donated $100 million to the New York University to found their neuroscience department? Well, neuroscience? Do you think that there's any connection? These things are true. These are the world's greatest traders, and you can Google it. The facts that I'm sharing with you are true. Well, another one of the world's greatest traders ever, Ray Dalio, greatest fund manager, and his managed fund is well known as one of the best performing funds ever. Well, did you know that Ray Dalio embraces success programming of the mind? And from what I have heard, he's a daily practitioner of transcendental meditation. There's a connection. I've noticed a connection with people who practice these types of techniques, and notice that there are a number of extremely wealthy entrepreneurs that I have personally known who have similar daily practices. Well, if you're interested, you can discover that these things are true. Here's an interesting thing. All rich people are rich because of the selling of some kind of a product or service. And being rich is good, and selling things is honorable, virtuous, and noble. Rich people naturally believe this. It's even taught in private schools. According to what was mentioned by Marissa Peer, one of the world's greatest hypnotherapists, that her brother went to a private school and she went to a public school, and the actual agenda of what they were teaching was very different. So in fact, notice in trading, if you're ever just searching for some information in trading, joining some groups and so forth, you notice someone is selling something, and then this feeling happens inside of your chest or inside of your stomach, and the reaction is, that person was trying to sell something. And then you would tell someone, that person is trying to sell something. Really? Trying to sell something? Wow, that's so bad. This is the belief that poor people have. Rich people believe that selling things is good, virtuous, noble, because all of wealth, all of success is from selling a product or a service. If you believe that it's bad to sell things, and then you're involved in trading, do you think that you can trick your subconscious mind, deceive your subconscious mind? Don't notice that what I'm actually doing is buying and selling equities for the purpose of profit. No, I'm just analyzing charts. That's technical. I'm a technical person, so I'm just sitting at a computer and analyzing charts. That's technical. Your subconscious mind knows what you're doing. And what you're doing is buying and selling equities for the purpose of making profit. So if you believe that selling things is bad, and then you're doing it, is it no wonder that you would have some kind of an inner conflict that would lead to self-sabotage? The unconscious mind guarantees that there will be some kind of a self-sabotage if there's this level of conflict between your conscious intention and your unconscious belief, your core belief. If you believe selling things is bad, my survival as a person and my identity requires that I realize that selling things is bad. And then I'm trying to do it, but deceiving myself into thinking that I'm not actually doing it. Notice when you trade, you can try to trick yourself into believing that you're doing something technical. You're just analyzing charts. But every time you open or close a trade, your subconscious mind knows what you're doing. You are selling for the purpose of making profit. Even if you're not actively trying to persuade people in a sales presentation, you're still making your money from selling. And selling things is bad. The reason that a person would feel angry or in conflict or even anxiety and fear if someone is selling something is because at a core level, that person hates making money and they believe that rich people are bad. So make sure that I don't become one. Like I say, this is known to be true, and this is what poor people believe. Working class people, I just have a job. I don't actually sell things. Rich people naturally believe that selling things is good, it's virtuous, it's honorable and noble. Well, this secret is kind of kept hidden, but at the same time, it's perpetuated in all of society's stories, universal myths, and in movies. And this is why so many people who are attracted to trading have a belief that they believe that this occupation is safe for me because I'm a technical person. And I'm just doing something technical. But selling things is bad. You won't catch me doing that. But your subconscious mind knows that this is a high-level entrepreneurial activity. You are a business owner. You're a capitalist. And you are selling things. If you believe that that's bad, you're going to have a little bit of conflict. Now, if you don't realize that this is why people are losing in trading, this might be something you might want to look further into. Read a book. Watch a YouTube video. Find something out about neuroscience, about reprogramming the subconscious mind. And don't take my word for it. I spent a lot of time studying the stuff that's out there to even be able to find out that this is true. Now, one thing you can do to help you to overcome this belief is to read the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. But to really program the subconscious mind, you might want to try doing some NLP, some EFT, some self-hypnosis, and the neuro-evolve techniques that are taught in our course, Reprogramming the Mind for Success in Trading. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to know more about how you can program your mind to win in trading. It's like hacking your brain. You can discover that it's already hacked to not win, and you can rehack it, make it work by programming your mind to believe the things that would enable you to get the results that you want. Now, I've made another video on this topic, and you can watch that right over here.